Guys, I just got confirmation. We're going to Paraguay in a few days. To Asunción. Most likely in about 7 days. The guy, like my first customer, who is going to finance everything for me. I'm going to work for him for 1 month. And then I go to Paraguay, Asunción. And we're going to work there together. Just amazing, but my other friends are not coming, like they cancelled. But we're going to be there with me and the other guy. So that'll be amazing. Okay, so Paraguay. Oh, I'm looking forward to Paraguay. This has actually been a goal for 4 years for me. When I was 15 in high school, I was sitting there listening to Latin music. And I couldn't think about anything else but moving to Latin America. And my goal was to go to Paraguay. Because you don't have taxes there. You have taxes there, but if you set it up properly, you can make use of it's using. There's 0% foreign income tax. So if you make an US company, you hire yourself in a US company, even though it's a US entity, you don't pay taxes there because you're not a US citizen or resident. So you don't pay taxes in the US, it's just a US company, like a shell. Then all my money goes in that company and I work for that company as an employee, and the employee role is owner. So I own the company on paper, but we're also working in that company. Like I know 2 cities there and a few towns because, this is a funny story actually. Just before I started this vlog, I was in the Netherlands and I was bored. So I talked to some girls online and one of them, she was from Paraguay as well. What ended up happening, I talked to her for a week. And she said, I asked her, she asked me, like, what are your plans this weekend? I said, not much. What are your plans? No, I also don't have plans. Oh, we should meet, I said, as a joke. She was in a different fucking country, like, what am I talking about? As a joke. Oh yeah, actually a good idea. Let me talk to my aunt. So, she told me I need to talk to my aunt first, because she needs to approve of me going or not. Like in Latin America, if you're a girl, you're under supervision. Like I'm not, as you know, I'm clinically unsupervised. She actually wants to visit me. I actually don't have anything to do. Why not? Like, I'm clinically unsupervised, what am I talking about? Of course. Hello aunt, I want to go to this random guy I met on the internet. Can I see him? By the way, he is in another country. I need to book a flight to get him. And by the way, I will stay in his home. Of course she's going to say no. But as a motherfucking sales professional I am, I told her, let me talk to your aunt. Like, yes sir, okay, let me talk to your aunt. So she can get like a clear idea of who I am. So she can decide if it's a good idea. So I first sold her on the idea I need to talk to her aunt. So then, half an hour later, another aunt. And I knew some things about Paraguay. Because these few months ago, I was already planning on moving to Paraguay. It's like the Cuenca is like in between where I am right now. So I decided, okay, I'll just talk. That's what I'm good at. So just start talking about tereré, asados, tataqua, whatever. Like everything that's Paraguayan, just talk about that. Talk to her aunt for half an hour. And then she told me, okay, so this girl, like the name of the girl, like not important. Girls and sales is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. There's not a single difference. You're just selling something different. Like the product you sell is different, it's in a different category, but it's exactly the same. Sales is everything. So I just showed her the house, like this is where we're going to stay. And then the environment, because I live in a nice place in the Netherlands, so I just showed that. My sales tactics worked a bit too well. So then her aunt spoke the legendary words, I'm going to send you my niece. Like, espera. I'm going to send you my niece. Oh, that's amazing. That's it. Hang up, bye, adios. And the next week she was there. She visited me. And she's also the girl who filmed me making the tacos.
El güerito, los claros. Viejo Jeff